Alright, it is morning. It is D-Day. It's time to get up and get ready to go. I got the truck on right now. I'm getting there, letting it get all aired up. Watching the traffic right here. I kept hearing that sound last night. You know, it was like back up, beeps and stuff like that. And I'm sitting there trying to figure out what it was, right? And I get up and look out the window. One of those cranes that goes around and lifts these cargo boxes was like right there. I don't think he was putting freight on the rails. He was actually taking off. He was putting it on all of these trailers that you see here. Should have taken a little quick camera shot of that, but I really wanted to get to sleep. Looks like we made it. We didn't lose any mirrors. Traffic is starting to build up. And what I gotta do is, this is not my entrance. I need to go down to the next one, over to where the actual cranes are at. And I also got a message. I got a couple messages, but apparently my drop-off in Ontario is actually going to another truck. It's not going to a store, so I'm not dropping anything off. That is actually going to make my running of the Gauntlet that much easier, because I'll, you know, once I get done here, I just go to the pickup, get that load, go straight down to the Petro or TA, wherever this person is, and offload to them. If I still got some decent time at the end, I might actually try to make a run for San Diego. But that's not going to be all that important. I could actually do that early in the morning the next day. But that's a bit of a weight that's off of my shoulders right there. So I can't take you guys in here. This is a high security area. You can't do cameras or anything like that. So we'll pause it, and I'll bring it back when I'm going on my way out. But I say it's time to start my PTI and get the show rolling. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, we are back. We are back. We are done. Keep my eye on this car right here. Come on, guy. Because I want that lane. I want to go straight over there. Alright, so first job is done. It took them about 2.5, something like that. I think I'm at like 11:45 on
right to 7th Street.
My 14, and I cannot go up there. But he can. Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. These damn tracks everywhere. And I'm gonna get out of this area before it gets bad. This might look like a lot of traffic now. It gets horrible. The last time it took me like 15 minutes just to get to that light. Probably even more than that. So about 200 miles to my next stop. The engine or the reefer is already kind of set for the next load. We don't know specifically what it is. I'm gonna say orange juice. Because it's a plus 38. 38 to 40 is usually orange range. And it's also like 41,000 pounds. Okay, that's the only produce that's usually that heavy. That's the carpool lane. I'm pretty sure he's not hauling with two or more people. I'm gonna leave our docks. He is, however, leaving with a full load. That is a massively full load if he's going this slow up the hill. Alrighty. Yep, so that's the dockyard. This is where trains, ships, and trucks all come to meet. Of course, you guys couldn't see the inside of it, but so far, I mean, just first glance, it looks like people over here in Oakland are actually obeying the stay at home request. Because right now it is it's what, it's 9:40. It's almost 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, that's right. And usually the streets are pretty loaded. That's not to say it's not going to happen yet, but so far we have a pretty positive outlook. Now, like I said, I found out that this load is actually going directly to another driver. So I'm just gonna go on over there and swap with them. And what I gotta do at this point is get over to CA99 and look for a washout place. There's a little bit of crap back there, but it's not like horribly bad. Love is still a rose. That's your ad for the day. Yeah, I'm coming over. We're looking for exit 31. fan of how this guy's kind of he's kind of hugging the lane there. He's freaking me out. We'll be enforced. Okay, 55 zone. Here the hobo camps. I actually learned something new from watching the comedian video the other day. You know, the comedian is from Denver, Colorado, and he said that Denver has the highest homeless per capita of any city in the U.S. And I find that fascinating because everyone is always shitting on California for their homeless problem. You know, I've never understood why California is directly targeted in that. Pretty much every major city has a problem. Now I found out that Denver has apparently the highest homeless per capita. Everyone went flocking up there for the weed or something. Now I'm thinking probably about the only reason why it's more prevalent down here is because of the warmer weather. You're going to see them out in the open more often. Except there's no warm weather today. It's only like 55 today. Freezing. It is chilly out there today. I gotta stop at a truck stop too. I'm almost out of cigarettes. I didn't think about that. I should have bought some last night. And all I got is whatever's left in my pack, which isn't very many. It looks like we're getting a little more crowded up here. Yeah, after I took care of my stuff for the new job, I started moving forward, and all of a sudden Jill's like, new pre-plan, and I was like, oh crap, they're changing something on me again. It's not for some reason, I guess, because they actually sent me like 2 pre-plans in a row. Yeah, one was for this job that I'm going to now, and the other was for the next job up in San Diego. And I guess it just reset the San Diego one. Yeah, we have a little bit more build-up of traffic here since the part that I came onto the freeway, but I mean, this is still not bad. This is usually pretty full. It's just as much of a hassle to get out of the city as it is to get in. This has actually been like kind of a breath of fresh air, you know. I always like to keep an eye on these guys because yeah, they all have to merge over with me. whoever's up ahead of me is only doing 50. I don't want to change lanes because I gotta take an exit up here. My God, they were getting slow. Why are we getting so slow? We're down to 45. Down to 45. All right, come on. It looks like it's just this box truck. Box truck is the culprit. There's the guy that I passed through that I was worried about. And it looks like box truck is going to leave. And this guy will take his place. I really gained nothing there. We got the next influx of traffic coming in. He's got a brake light out. That's what I'm looking at, junction 238 to 580. Remember, two most important things to a truck driver: signs and mirrors. Now we're coming up to the next person who's doing 45. I wonder why this one lane is so slow. Care. I mean, you see traffic is moving really well, except for this one lane. And again, I don't want to move over because I gotta take an exit. I'm gonna end up taking it at like 30 miles per hour. We got freedom to drive today. Let's move, you know? There's not much to look at for scenery right now. Just big barrier walls. Yeah, so one of the few things I haven't seen yet is the Hollywood sign in LA. Now, when they show the Hollywood sign in every single movie out there, especially the construction movies, it's always like huge, right? And it overlooks LA itself. It doesn't actually do that. It's in a completely different area, and the sign is actually a whole lot smaller in real life. You know, if it was where they keep claiming that it is, I would actually be able to see it from my favorite truck stop. But as far as I know, it's over by Hollywood itself. The problem is Hollywood is off of the 101. And when you're going down the 101, they've got those big, massive sound barrier walls. So you can't see over them. You can't see anything that's going on over there. So A Hollywood sign is one of the few things I have never seen. I'm gonna move over a lane. Let's see if we can get around Haas here. He's the one that's going slow right now. Everyone else is doing the speed limit. This dude just kind of chilling. Wash your hands. I licked my hands this morning. Does that count? Bouncy bounce. I don't care. See, this should be pretty full of traffic right here. We still see a fair number of cars. I mean, there's, you know, there's going to be that number of people who are all like essential. I'm essential. Exit. How about that? Pickup comes over, passes us, we'll get on over in that lane. There we go. All right. Now down to 182. That's, if you average a 60, it's 3 hours, so it'll be just a little bit more for us. That'll put me to about 4 hours, but we gotta remember I gotta stop for whatchamacallit, the washout. Like a quick stop at a truck stop on the way in, and I can worry about the other stuff later. My only concern is getting down there. Once I get to the shipper, what I'm going to do is give the other driver a call, give him kind of an update as to where I am, how long I think it's going to take me. Looks like they're in the process of destroying the hobo camp over there. They build their camps and Cindy comes and tears them down. England, Livermore. Dublin, Ireland is around here somewhere too. Yeah, that's right. I am international. Yeah, that's right, little kitty. Gotta clean your eye. You got the gunky eye again. Great thing about deadheading places, you're not held down by gravity. It was like nothing to you. Nothing. I know you're there. I know that you want attention. I'm busy. Break up a little bit, I might be able to wear my sunglasses. I could probably get away with it now, but there's just not much need. Let's get on back on over. Got a couple guys come up behind me. I'm wondering if they want the speed. They got the need for speed. You're sitting on me all really awkward like. It's uncomfortable. Yep, here we go, Dublin. Dublin, Ireland. I just crossed the ocean. Amazing how it looks so much like California. Truck drivers get back pain. See how fast this guy wants to go. I know that he wants the speed. He's been trying it so hard. up on me. I really don't like the fact that I'm closing on this one. This guy hasn't yet come up on me yet. Oh, we should be having a scale coming up here soon too, if I remember right. See, he doesn't quite want to get in front of me yet. I'm going to take the advantage because this guy is going just a little bit slower than I care. You know, I've been creeping up on him for a while. I don't mind if people want to be directly dead on. That you know, with the speed limit, that doesn't bother me. I can get around them. A lot of times, what bothers me more is when you got the guy who's just going just barely a little bit faster, and so he's like glued to your left side forever and ever. Looks like we got ourselves 2 slow trucks. There's a local tram. We've seen what, like 3 or 4 of those? Oh, we're merging. Now I have to slow down. Fascinating, aren't they? Yeah, when it comes to multi-lane freeways like this, one of the things I like to do most of all. Dude, look at this guy come. Okay, I am doing 58. I am doing 58. Yeah, I got you on camera. How fast do you think he is going? But as I was going to say, when you're dealing with the multi-lane freeways, when you're about to make a lane change, I don't just look at the lane that I'm about to go into. I look over like a couple lanes, because you know it's always like a person that might be coming over at the last minute. What I mean is that somebody 2 lanes over might also want your lane at the same time. we go with the yellow fields again. They sure had an explosion of those yellow flowers, didn't they? Livermore. We're in England now. You're not doing it to me. Oh, hell no. But your Prius is going to jump back on over. Yeah, so far things are looking pretty good. I mean, Monday morning. Now, the real traffic is usually the westbound. Everyone's coming from Sacramento over to the Bay Area. They live in Sacramento, come over here and work, and then at the end of the day go back home. But both lanes are usually packed to like a certain degree. But as we're looking over there, you know, it's looking loose. It's looking loose. When we look on my, you know, look at all this room I got right now. Yeah, you just don't see this. Guy that was creeping up on me, well, he's doing it again. He's always just there, just behind me. These birds keep flying directly in front of my truck today. Okay. I think I'm pretty good. I think I'll go ahead and pause it here. Things are rolling pretty well for us. I'll probably start up again when I get to the new shipper. And then we'll figure out what we're doing from there. Like I said, I gotta call up the guy. You know, I gotta find out if he's at the TA or if he's at the Petro. I'm kind of hoping that it's the Petro. I much prefer going there. Hopefully the loading at the next shipper won't take very long. So I will see you again in just a flash. Alright, we're back. About halfway through. Got something on fire out there. I mean, could be a field, could be a building. Alright, so update so far. Trailer is washed out. Took a little bit of time, about 40 minutes, maybe a little bit more. I think I was probably down for like an hour total, because after the washout, I went over to the Flying J real quick, go grab something to eat. And then I got back on the road again. Now, everything up around Sacramento actually went really smoothly. That is out there. You know, we had like a few little groupings of traffic, but I mean the entire time I did the speed limit. Now I'm on 99. I'm on my way over to the shipper, and this is, of all places, this is the area that I'm getting slowed down a little bit, and it's not even because of traffic. I'm just coming along like a lot of trucks that are going like under the speed limit. And I keep seeing the same thing happen each time. You know, like there's one that's going a little bit slower than normal, and then like 4 or 5 get behind them, and then they all bunch up. You know, they all get within like 2 car lengths of each other. So each time I have to pass them, I have to pass them as a group. But I am, according to this, I'm about 48 miles from the shipper still. Sitting at 6 hours 21 minutes. So we're still doing good on time and all that. Things are still looking up. As soon as I get to the shipper, I'll punch into the nav for TA West. That's the instructions that you use to, I think that's brand new. I don't remember ever seen that before. Okay, why is this guy going so slow? And I can't move over now. He's just, does he want to turn still? We're only doing 45 with this driver. But I'll punch the TA West, and that'll give me what I need to get down to LA. And then hopefully the shipper won't take forever in loading up the truck. That's what I'm hoping for. As soon as he is, or at least when they're getting close, I'll give the other driver a call, find out exactly which store he's at, and then I can make my final plans from there. I don't have to fill up or anything. I will have to scale out though. I mean, it's a 41,000 pound load. But other than that, things have been pretty optimistic today. Makes me happy. Didn't end up being nearly as bad as I thought that they would be. You know, I'm kind of glad that I took the gamble on parking in the center lane. Again, you know, it's not something that I would recommend. If you're unsure of an area like that, one of the best things to do is to get onto Google Maps, look up the business that you're actually going to, and then read the reviews. You know, a lot of times the other truck drivers will write something down saying, oh yeah, you know, this place has street parking, or you know, this place allows overnight parking and stuff like that. You know, that always helps. It also gives you a idea, since not all lots are built the same. You know, if you're not sure about the area, you can go up and read the reviews, and they'll tell you if it's like a major pain or not. Got my coffee, went and stopped at the Flying J, grabbed another cup of coffee. Now every Flying J well, I should say every truck stop that I've been to the last week, they've had signs on the coffee machines saying not to use the your reusable cup. You know, you have to get a new cup each time, and every single time I go into a store, I see somebody with a reusable cup, or even a, you know, in today's case, a thermos, sitting there just loading up. Now he's going to come over. Yeah, might as well do it now. You've already gotten over here. I think I passed this guy up a little while ago because he was going too slow. It looks like they've really torn up this area. Just absolutely shredded it. But my assumption is that they're expanding the lanes here. Why his mirror was like all cranked forward. Man, that dude is dangerous. Did you see that stunt? I'm sorry, but traffic is going to be slower in this spot. It's a work zone. We're all bunched up. I know it's the trucks in front of me going slower than average. Or at least just the one that everyone seems to be trying to pass up here. This is exactly what I was talking about. I keep getting these trucks that are going just a little bit slower than normal. You end up having to pass a whole bunch of them up. I don't know if I can sneak in here. I'll make this nice and quick. Just enough to get around this one guy here. It looks like we got another grouping going on. Okay. I hate the idea of getting back in here, but yeah, see, Harris just went through and did all the stuff, right? He went going fast around me, came up, cut me off, went up and then cut the other guy off. You know, he was like trying to bust through town. He's now going slower than me. So what exactly did that accomplish? I knew I passed him up on the freeway. I'm not going crazy. Do I want to bother passing this guy too? I think I'm gonna have to. I don't have a lot of space between vehicles, so I'm gonna crank it up and break the law for a couple seconds, just because I really want to get out of this lane. And I say that, and then I slow back down again. I always do. I just want to get up here for a while. I like this nice big gap right here. Alright. We'll wait until we pass this guy. Back on over. Yeah. Eastbound Avenue 7. I don't think those will apply to me. But let's see, we're just a little over a half hour That'll put me at 5.5. I still have a little bit of time on the 14. I'm not exactly sure where it's at right now. It should be probably somewhere around 7 hours. So put me about 5.5. I think it said LA is 191, I think. So if I'm lucky, you know, I would like to get about 3.5, maybe 4 hours. So that would give the shipper like an hour and a half to load me. You know, here's the hoping that they do. I'd hate to have to end up on some like outskirt truck stop and then have to call that driver up again, be like, hey, can you get up, come up here and get your load? That's why I said, you know, there's a lot of steps in today's process. You know, and each time you gotta stop for loading or unloading, that just takes time out of your day. Alright, I'm gonna pause again, and we will come back probably at the shipper.